Guys, welcome. We're doing lymphatics right now, so let's take a look at functions of the lymphatic system and write a little bit about it. So lymphatics are, this is how I think of it. So here's circulation. I take oxygen and nutrients into the cells, right, that need it. But the cells have to remove waste products and CO2. So how do they do that? Well, you enter in, this is kind of a review, you enter in through arteries for blood vessels, right? This is circulation. And then you take out through veins, right? But lymphatics is like this. It's complementary to circulation. So whatever the veins cannot take out, the lymphatic system will remove and help to remove. So lymphatics has less protein than veins do, but the thing between veins and lymphatics is they both have valves because they're one direction and they're usually from the extremities back up to the heart. Lymphatic system has what we call nodes and lymphatic vessels or ducts. And how I think of it as is as a filtration system. So if I want to filter water in order to purify it and cleanse it, what do? I take a sponge, right? Or I take a filtration system. Sponge is easier to see. And I pass water through it, and the sponge filters it. Then I pass it through a tubing to get to the next sponge. That filters it again. So what lymphatics does is it helps to clean it in the sense that there are white blood cells there that are ready to defend the body. And as you pass the fluid through it, it can detect whether or not there's a foreign substance in there. So lymphatics, what does it do? It helps to return water, extra water and solutes that are filtered into the cells and return it back to the regular bloodstream. Here's one thing that I said that we would talk about, and I think we already did this. This is the Shaka one. This is the one you guys probably had a hard time with on the last exam. So Shaka again, let's do this one more time. And be sure to have your study guide out so that we can fill this. Shaka, right? What is this? We said it was filtration. What is this? This is absorption. Make the A. So anything in the middle, right? These guys, if they go down, it's called filtration. These guys go up, it's called filtration. And the reverse is true. And how does that look? So we said JV is the movement of the fluid. Depends on if the doors are open and the pressure inside the capillaries versus the pressure inside the tissue. This is your pushing pressure. And this is pretty much a review of what we've already covered on previous slides. PHYL is your sucking pressure or your pulling pressure, and that depends on proteins, right? And what was the most abundant protein in the blood that helps with this? Albumin. So we did not get a chance to talk about edema or tissue swelling. Here's our opportunity now. So if I have this, let's take a look back at this. This is talking about ways that I can move fluid into the tissues, right? This tissue has all the cells. Or remove fluid from the tissues. So oxygen, nutrients come in this way. Waste products and CO2 exit this way. And anything that's left over goes through the lymphatic system in order to return back to the regular bloodstream. So let's take a little break for concept.